Good afternoon, guys. How's everyone doing on this lovely? It's turned into a nice afternoon. It really has. Bit overcast this morning, but the sun's out now. Yeah, welcome to my channel, guys. Joey Barnett TV. I hope everyone's in the best of health. I hope you're all in the best of wealth. I hope you're all being the best version of yourself, and I hope you're being lucky in life. I really do. This is my second upload of today, and I did promise you guys on my community post that I'll be talking about Reggie Kray over the next few days, and that's what I'm going to be concentrating on. The reason why I'm going to bring these stories to light is because I was around Reggie Kray. This is not Chinese whispers. This is not no fabricated stories. This is not no load of bullshit. This is all dead honest truth. How I see it, from first hand experience, from being around him for several years. Eventually, when I was in Belmarsh, I got onto C Ring because by then, when I see him again the second time around, I was doing 12 years, and I definitely fitted the criteria of being on a long term as wing. And yeah, that's when I started to train with Reggie, 3-4 days a week down the gym as much as I possibly can. And I really got to know him. Yeah, he was a really nice guy. He really was. He wasn't what they portray him to be outside. He was nothing like that whatsoever. I used to cook with him. He was on the same food boat with me. We used to eat well together. We used to train together. So yeah, we got really close with him, Reggie, and it really upset me. It really upset me when they didn't release him until he was on his last pegs, which is bang out of order. And this is what I'm going to be talking about now, guys. Look, people like Reggie Kray, Bronson, all these big names. Although there's other prolific people, what's committed a lot worse crimes than him, what have been let out. Unfortunately, it's people like the Krays and the Bronsons what are made to be led an example, and to deter anyone away from thinking that they could get away with the same thing. And if they did try and do the same thing as Krays and the Bronsons, then that's what they'd be end up getting. They'd never get out. It's disgusting how they haven't let Bronson out. But, if you go back to my videos, you'll see through my videos the reason why they haven't let him out is because, as far as they can see, although he has done a lot of bird and most of it down in solitary confinement, he still hasn't jumped through the hoops. He hasn't jumped through the hoops, the loops. He hasn't done any courses. And if you're a lifer, there's only one way you can get out of jail, and that's if you hit your tariff and you do all your courses. 9 times out of 10, no one ever gets out on their license or on their tariff. And plenty of people do get recalled too. Talking about recalls, look at Kevin Lane recently, just been recalled, just down to, some dirty lollipop, picking the phone up maybe. I ain't too sure what's gone on there, but what I can confirm is that when you're out on life license, someone's only got to pick the phone up to probation anonymously. You can, it's disgusting. They put a report in about you. They say, look, they've been threatened by you or anything like that. They say that you're mixing with criminal associates, and bang, they can recall you. There's a thing called a 28-day lay down, and if you get recalled for nothing, just like bits and pieces like phone calls, then it's hit and miss whether they're going to let you out after the 28 days. It's got to go back through the parole board. But yeah, let's get back onto Reggie now. What used to upset me, and it did used to upset me because I'm a very emotional type of person, what used to upset me was hearing these prolific, horrible, nasty people, monsters, getting let out and Reggie still left to die in prison. It's disgusting, it really is, And they used to give him phone calls to obviously to Charlie. So like into is a word for it. I'm not too sure of the word for it, but like from prison to prison, if you've got a relative in another prison, then you can ring each other up on specific times. It's got to be arranged through the governor, and obviously it's all recorded. But yeah, Reggie used to come off the phone, and he used to come up to me, and he was always had a tear in his eye, and he always used to ask me, Reggie, about Charlie, what he was like, and because you know that he got put away when he was a young man. The pair of them did, him and Ronnie. So he didn't really know what Charlie was like in adult life, which is such a sad thing. You know, I mean, look at these beasts what they're letting out of prison today, and you know people like that what have reformed, what have been in segregation units for like 3, 4 decades. They're still left to rot in there while these other monsters are let out, and that's I think that's where the parole board and the jurisdictional system are completely failing. These IPP prisoners are not let out on their tariff. No one's ever let out on their tariff. It's disgusting. I've got a few pals what I was away with in Whitemore, in Belmarsh, in Parkhurst, a few jails, what have gone way past their tariffs. 10 years, some of them past their tariffs, and they're just about getting out. 10 years past their tariff, but yeah, as I said, if you don't do the courses and jump through the hoops and the loops, if you're a lifer, they're not going to let you out. When they say jump, you got to say how high. It's one of them ones, because basically when you go to the system with L plates or a life sentence, they own you. You lose everything. You lose your pride, your dignity. You still carry your respect, of course you do, and you still carry a bit of clout in there because you're such a notorious person outside. But yeah, they certainly do take that away from you guys. But I'm gonna be doing part 3 and part 4 about Reggie Kray as probably the days go on. But yeah, Reggie was a very emotional person, a very intelligent person too. Had so many different stories, and it was such a joy to sit down and hear some of his stories. Really was good stuff. It really was good stuff, and some big names. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll be doing a part 3 on this in a little bit, guys. I hope everyone has a good weekend. Peace.